The winner moves on to the AFC Championship game. This should be some battle. Off we go here in the divisional round. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Higgins sent in motion. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
One of the biggest differentiators for a lot of these defenders, Mike, is a lot of them can stay in tight coverage. But where the special guys separate themselves is what do they do once the ball is in the air? They almost turn into offensive players with their ability to track it. And this is a great example here why.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. Throwing is Nix. They'll try to hit him with a screen. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
On second down, it's Nix. That's to the tight end, Elijah Higgins. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. Nix going to throw for it. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he is going to have the Broncos first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Devin Bush.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They send him right out of the slot. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Ready? 19 tight. 19 tight. 79 Bronco. Trap 60. Trap 60. 18 Pioneer. Ready?
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throw it. Nix. Going right sideline and complete. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. One quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now Nick's going to look to throw to the left side into the hands of Franklin. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Back up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal.
18,
They'll throw. It's Nix. He's in. Touchdown, Denver.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Michigan State. And the Broncos are going to take over here at their own 22.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is caught. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's in. Touchdown, Broncos. Not going for two. They'll kick the point after. His kick is good. The Broncos move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them. They want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be very close to a first down. It's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations. It'll get you the first down, just not here.
Now, faking the give. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
He's going to air this one out. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
A first down throw for Nix. They'll look to set up the screen here. He's got room at the 30, and he's going to be taken down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be taken down.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
Halftime is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. 1st and goal. Here's a run. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Extra point attempt still to come. And he missed it. Missed the extra point. No good. And the score remains the same. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Got it. Ready? Stop roll 18. Shut up. 18, rapper. 18.
He'll drop to throw. This one, downfield for Kincaid. And he will score. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Patriots. Now, the extra point. The kick is good. And the Patriots are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Go.
To throw is Nix. And that is incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup. He's going to have to make better decisions here in the second half.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. Catch left side is made by Higgins. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. On fourth down, here's Nix. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on fourth and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll turn and hand this one off, and he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. Second down and 8. From out of the gun, he'll throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
So we are at halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, where the coach is Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here, the third quarter underway. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going up top. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line. Drive will start on the ground, and he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Couple of 1st downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Going over the middle and taken in by Pittman. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Throwing is Nix. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Broncos. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2. Throwing, Nix. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. One of the Patriots has it.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
At the 36-yard line. Last name 19. Take go.
He'll look to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
60 Maverick. Dragon 60.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Run on 1st down. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. There's that man again. Another catch.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. This will be a 41-yard attempt. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Broncos will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of his teammates.
Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Denver.
Ready up! Here we go, here we go! Track 60!
Back to throw is Nix. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and After that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Let's go now. Come 19. Come 19. Come below 18. 18 left. 18 left. 19 right. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
On second down, it's Nix. This is caught at 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Denver. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. The extra point, up and good. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They face second down and 7.
70 go.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one, downfield for Kincaid. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. Now it's going to be third down. Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, New England.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
This one, downfield for Kincaid. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving.
And he will go all the way. Tyquan Thornton. Touchdown, New England. Now for the point after. It's up and through. And the Pats are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Got it. Ready? Set. 18, pioneer. Pass to the left. Pass to the left. Warriors 70. Left wing 19.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. This is caught down that right sideline. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Come 19. Come 19.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Knicks. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Makes the score Broncos 43, Patriots 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. He'll drop to throw. He's going to tuck it and go.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
They'll look to throw. The ball's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball. More bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Let's go now.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. On first down, here's Nix to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Extra point attempt to come here. He gets it to go. The Broncos add on to their already sizable lead.
Patriots 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but that once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They go to a knee, and that will do it. Next stop, the